You're sitting at the breakfast table. The morning sun spills through the window. Everything seems normal, but then your phone buzzes. A message flashes. Call me. Urgent. You don't know it yet, but in the next hour, someone you know will face a sudden health crisis. A silent, invisible enemy. Constipation. Yes, constipation. It sounds harmless, like something only kids or old folks complain about quietly in the bathroom. But here's the brutal truth. It's a ticking time bomb. You might think, it's just a little trouble going to the bathroom. Wrong. It's a signal from your body screaming for help. Ignoring it, you're playing with fire. Imagine this, a man 68 years old, proud, active, sharp as ever. One day he feels a heaviness, not in his chest, but inside. Days pass, no relief. He shrugs it off. Everyone gets clogged up sometimes, but the pressure builds, the discomfort, the pain. Suddenly, he collapses, not because of a heart attack, but because his body, overloaded and poisoned from within, shuts down. Emergency room, doctors rush around. The culprit? Chronic constipation triggering a chain reaction no one expected. Sounds extreme? Unfortunately, it's more common than you think. Every year, millions suffer in silence. They don't realize their simple digestive troubles can lead to serious health dangers. Hemorrhoids, intense pain, even fatal complications. The hardest part? It sneaks up slowly. You don't see the warning signs until it's almost too late. But here's what's worse. Many still treat it as a joke, a topic for hushed whispers or awkward chuckles. Oh, I'm just a bit backed up. No, this is your body's SOS, your gut's desperate plea for attention. Because when your digestive system stalls, everything else starts to crumble. Think about your last trip to the bathroom. Was it easy, comfortable? Or did it feel like a battle, a strain, a struggle? That little moment holds the key to your vitality, your energy, your very well-being. Now, stop. Take a breath. Feel the weight of those words. Constipation isn't just an inconvenience. It's a hidden enemy lurking in your body, waiting to strike when you least expect it. And the worst part, many foods we eat every day, thinking they're healthy, are actually slowing us down. Here's a shocker. Some of the simplest foods can change the game entirely. They're not magic pills. No, but they work with your body, coaxing it gently to do what it's meant to do. Move, release, heal. This video isn't about fear. It's about power, about taking control back, because your gut health is your gateway to living longer, stronger, freer. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could save you from months or years of discomfort. It could stop those painful days and restless nights. And one more thing, it's not just about food. It's about reclaiming the rhythm of life inside you, the rhythm that keeps you vibrant, active, unstoppable. You're not alone in this, far from it. Millions have walked this path, stumbled, and found their way back. Now it's your turn to listen, to act, to feel light again, because every movement starts with a single step or a single bite. Meet Martha. She's 62, a retired schoolteacher with a heart full of stories and a smile that lights up a room. Always the caretaker of her grandkids, her garden, her friends. But there was one thing Martha couldn't seem to care for: herself. For years, she brushed off the growing discomfort in her belly. Just part of getting older, she'd say. Nothing serious. But every morning felt heavier. The joy of breakfast faded into dread. Would she be able to, go? She tried ignoring it. Sometimes she popped over-the-counter pills, hoping for a quick fix. Other times she blamed the weather, her mood, or the stress of a family visit. It's normal, she told herself. Everyone deals with this. But the truth? Martha's body was sending her clear signals, signals she was too busy to hear. Her gut had become a stubborn machine, refusing to work like it used to. Days stretched into weeks without relief. The pain, sharp, sneaky, like a thief in the night, stealing her comfort. One afternoon, Martha sat knitting with her granddaughter. Suddenly, she doubled over, clutching her abdomen. "Grandma, are you okay?" the little girl asked, eyes wide. That moment shattered something inside Martha. Fear crept in. She went to the doctor. The diagnosis? Severe constipation. But it wasn't just about feeling blocked. It was about toxins building up, inflaming her body, stealing her energy. The doctor warned her, if left untreated, this could spiral into worse problems: hemorrhoids, gut infections, even damage to the colon. Martha realized then that this wasn't just aging. It was neglect, a mistake she was determined to fix. She started small, swapping her usual breakfast, heavy on bread and coffee, for something different. One day, a handful of prunes. Another, a bowl of warm oatmeal sprinkled with flaxseed. Slowly, gently, her gut began to respond. Weeks later, Martha noticed something amazing. The heaviness lifted. She felt lighter, brighter, more like herself. She could sit through a movie without discomfort. She laughed again without clutching her belly. Her story is a reminder: constipation doesn't discriminate. It creeps in quietly, but hits hard. And the good news? You don't have to live with it. Martha's journey wasn't about drastic measures or miracle cures. It was about understanding her body's language, listening, making simple choices that added up. You might see yourself in her, strong, caring, juggling 100 things, but forgetting the most important one: your health. But here's the secret: every small change counts. Every bite, every sip, every step matters. And Martha, she's proof. It's never too late to turn things around, to reclaim comfort, to feel vibrant again. What if your story starts here? What if today is the day you listen to your body the way Martha finally did? Hold that thought, because next, we're diving into what really happens inside your body when constipation takes hold. And why those simple foods? They're not just foods, they're your secret weapons. Imagine your digestive system as a long, winding river. Water flows steadily, carrying everything downstream, smooth and easy. Now, what happens if the river slows? Stagnation sets in, the water pools, the riverbanks get clogged with debris. Life there starts to suffer. That's exactly what constipation is: a slowdown in your body's river. But why does it happen? And why does it matter so much? Inside you, the colon, your large intestine, is like that river. Its job is to push waste along, absorb water, and keep everything moving. When the colon works well, your body flushes out what it doesn't need. Clean, efficient. But sometimes the muscles that squeeze the colon get weak or sluggish. Or maybe the stool becomes too hard, like trying to push rocks through a narrow pipe. Suddenly the flow stops. Your body struggles. The waste sits longer than it should. And here's the kicker: the longer it stays, the more water your colon pulls out, making the stool even harder. A vicious cycle. You see, fiber is the hero here. Fiber acts like a broom sweeping the riverbank, keeping everything flowing. Without enough fiber, the waste piles up. Imagine trying to clean a river with just a tiny brush. That's what happens inside when your diet lacks fiber-rich foods. Then there's hydration. Water is the river's current. Without enough water, the flow slows. Your stool dries out, turns rock hard, and you're stuck. And don't forget movement. Physical activity is like the river's engine, powering the current forward. When you sit too long, the muscles that help push waste through the colon don't get the workout they need. But there's more. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. Some good, some bad. The good ones help break down food, produce vitamins, and keep the colon healthy. When the balance shifts, because of poor diet, stress, or antibiotics, the bad bacteria can overgrow. This disrupts digestion, slows movement, and makes constipation worse. Now, picture this. You eat a meal low in fiber, drink little water, and spend hours on the couch. Your colon muscles relax, stool hardens, bacteria balance tips. The result? Constipation. And here's something many don't realize. Constipation isn't just a bathroom problem. It can cause inflammation inside your body, leading to discomfort, fatigue, even mood changes, because your gut talks to your brain in ways we're only beginning to understand. So, constipation is a signal, a flare on your body's dashboard. It says, hey, something's off. Help me move. But here's the good news. You can reset this river, restore the flow, and it starts with the right foods. Simple, everyday foods that act like gentle currents, softening stool, feeding good bacteria, waking up your colon muscles. In the next part, we'll explore exactly which foods do this magic. Foods that aren't just tasty, they're your allies in beating constipation. Because understanding the science is the first step. But action? That's where the power lies. First, let me tell you about Linda. She was always busy, grandkids, gardening, volunteering, her days packed to the brim. But every morning, she faced a quiet battle, sitting at the table, coffee in hand, waiting and waiting. The bathroom was a place of frustration, not relief. One day, Linda decided enough was enough. She swapped her usual breakfast, toast and butter, for a simple bowl of oatmeal sprinkled with chia seeds. Why? Because oatmeal is like a soft, warm hug for your gut. It's loaded with soluble fiber that soaks up water and turns into a gentle, natural broom sweeping through your intestines. Within days, Linda felt a difference. No more straining, no more discomfort, just smooth, steady flow. She told me, I didn't think something so simple could change everything, but it did. Here's the lesson. Start your day with fiber-rich foods. Oatmeal, prunes, flax seeds, they're your morning heroes. Small change, huge impact. Now, meet George. He loved his afternoon tea, strong and black, no sugar. But what George didn't know was that drinking tea, especially on an empty stomach, can actually tighten your intestines. It's like trying to push a stubborn plug through a narrow pipe. George started feeling bloated, sluggish, and his bathroom visits became less frequent. Frustrated, he visited a nutritionist who told him something surprising. Try swapping that black tea for warm water with a squeeze of lemon first thing in the morning. George was skeptical. Warm water? Lemon? But he gave it a shot. Within a week, his digestion improved. The warm water gently woke up his digestive system, and the lemon added a bit of magic, stimulating bile production, helping break down fats, and encouraging movement. The takeaway? Hydrate smart. Water is your body's best friend. Start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. It's simple, it's natural, it's powerful. Finally, here's the story of Betty. Betty loved her cozy evenings in front of the TV, but after dinner she'd sink into the couch and stay there for hours. Movement? Rarely. Her constipation worsened. The doctor warned her, your colon needs motion. Without it, the muscles slow down. So Betty made a pact with herself. Every evening after dinner, she'd take a 15-minute walk. Rain or shine, step by step, she moved. Within 2 weeks, the difference was clear. Her energy lifted, her body felt lighter, and the bathroom became a place of ease, not stress. The secret? Movement is medicine. Even gentle walks activate your digestive muscles, help move food along, and keep the system flowing. 3 stories, 3 simple habits. Fiber in the morning, warm water to start the day, movement after meals. Change your daily rhythm, listen to your body. Because these small steps aren't just habits, they're lifelines to comfort, energy, and health. And trust me, your body will thank you every single day. So here you are, at the edge of something new. You've heard the stories, you've seen the science, you know the simple steps. But what now? What does it mean for you? Let me tell you this, your body is remarkable. It wants to work, to flow, to feel alive. Sometimes it just needs a little nudge, a kind word, a gentle push. Remember Martha, Linda, George, Betty? They all started where you are right now. Maybe a bit skeptical, maybe tired, maybe frustrated. But they chose to listen, to act, to believe that change is possible. And here's the truth. It is. It's not about perfect diets or miracle cures. It's about the small moments, the choices you make when no one's watching, the tiny victories that build up into a new rhythm, a new energy. Imagine waking up with ease, moving through your day without that heavy, stubborn weight inside. Imagine feeling confident, comfortable, free. That's not a dream. That's waiting for you on the other side of those small steps. So, start today. Choose one change, one bite, one glass of water, one walk. Give your body the chance to surprise you. Because this journey isn't about age, it's about respect for yourself, for your body, for your life. You deserve to feel good, to feel light, to move freely. And I promise you, the moment your body flows again, everything changes. So go on, take that step, one small bite at a time, your health, your comfort, your life ready to bloom. And I'll be right here, cheering you on.